Hey, what's up? This is Brian Pfeiffer with SurrealNightlife.com. I'm standing here today in front of the new Peppermint Hippo. If you guys don't know, the Peppermint Hippo in Las Vegas is a new strip club, the newest one in 2022. And back in the day, this used to be called the OGs, which is called the Olympic Gardens. Okay, and one of the things that made the Olympic Gardens kind of famous is they had the male-female strip club in the same building. Okay, the males were upstairs, the females were downstairs. Now, Peppermint Hippo is just going to be a female strip club for now, but my guess is at some point they're going to renovate that upstairs and probably make that into maybe something else, well, if not a male strip club, because there is only one male strip club in town. By the way, it's called the Kings of Hustler. There used to be the Men of Sapphire and the Men of Vegas, and neither of those came back since COVID. So right now we just have the Kings of Hustler. That's the only one. So I wouldn't be surprised if some competition comes down the road here from them. So let's talk a little bit about the Peppermint Hippo and what makes it a great strip club here in Las Vegas, and why you might want to come here and check this out on your visit. All right. So one of the things that I do like about this particular establishment, they do got their own vehicles. Okay, take a look behind me here. You'll see a couple party buses. There's a fleet of Escalades in front of us there. I've sent several groups in here. So far, since they've been open, just about every weekend I have a couple groups going here, and they've been pretty timely. So I'm pretty impressed with their pickup service so far. And just so you guys know, if you want to get in here on just an entry deal, we offer a really good package. It's you get 2 drinks, a ride here to the venue from any hotel on the Strip, Fremont Street or regular Vegas Strip, and entry. And it's $40 total, $40 per person. Okay. So say you've got a group of 10, it'd be $400. You get 20 drinks with that, a ride there, probably one of the party buses, and entry. So not bad for a big group, a bachelor party. If you guys want to come here on a night before or after a club, or if you want to come here on one of the make a strip club tour, if you will, we do that, and you can stop here at one of the stops. Okay, so it's great for that. It is open 24 hours, so that is pretty cool. It doesn't look like it's super busy right now. I'm over here about 1 in the afternoon, 1:30 in the afternoon on a Friday, and there's not too many cars on the lot, but it is open, so you can come in here, and I'm sure there's a couple girls working. I'll probably give you some attention and whatnot. But the prime time hours for most of the strip clubs here in Vegas are going to be from like 10 p.m. until about 5 or 6 a.m. Okay, some of the strip clubs have gone out of 24 hours. Some of them open till 6 or so during the week. But most of the time you're going to find your best quality girls at every strip club between like 10 and like 4 a.m. That's usually when the girls come. Obviously the girls are independent contractors, so they have to pay to be at the strip club, and they're going to, if they're going to pay a house fee, it's called, then they're going to want to be here when the most people are here. Okay, so then obviously the house fee is a little bit higher on those particular hours on the weekends a lot of times for the strip clubs, because obviously there's more people here, so there's more money to be made, and the girls got to recoup their house fee, to start with the night. So say they have a $100 house fee, well, they're negative 100 when they walk in the door. So the first 100 they make is basically paying back the house fee to the venue, and then after that is profit on top of that. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the system and how it works here with the girls. This strip club has a good amount of quality girls. It's very diverse. It's got a nice mix of all ethnicities, and I do know that some of the managers came here from other strip clubs in town. I know one in particular came from the Rhino, so some of the girls from the Rhino came over here. Some of the girls from other strip clubs in town have migrated over here as well. It was kind of funny. I hadn't been really working with the Rhino since COVID. I had a deal prior to COVID, and then they didn't really work with any promoters, hosts like me. I was doing bottle service there, but not really any entry deals. And then as soon as this place opened up, I now have an entry deal over at Rhino as well. So it's kind of funny. Competition comes into town, and sure enough, there's everyone's buying for the business, if you will. Now the Peppermint Hippo, just so you know, it's a franchise. Okay. As far as I did a little research, and I noticed that they have some locations, I believe in Ohio, Arkansas, Midwest. Okay, so they're a fairly large franchise. I didn't know if they were just coming in here and kind of copying the Spearmint Rhino name with the Peppermint Hippo name, but that wasn't the case. They actually have a well-established business in several other states, and one thing they're going to be able to do is fly in some of the girls from, say, Ohio or Arkansas location and whatnot to work here on the weekends. So you're going to see some new faces here that you might not see at some of the other gentlemen's clubs in town. All right, I know a couple girls personally that used to work at the Rhino that are over here now, so that's kind of what's going on. That doesn't necessarily mean the Rhino's bad. The Rhino's still very good, and probably the best, and Peppermint Hippo's up there, maybe the top 5 now. Okay, so I think you're going to find a nice, mix of people here, girls and, party people having a good time. Everyone I've sent here so far, every group has given me good feedback. Okay, so that's a good sign. Now the way it works, guys, is the girls start out with like a lap dance. Okay, give you a little action for $20, and that's one song. Typically the songs are like 3 minutes or so, not very long. And then that's kind of like step number 2. The first step is they kind of lure you over to the stripper pole, and you hand them some dollars and stuff to do a little dance on the stripper pole. Then after they do their little stripper pole routine, they come down. That's step number 2, get the lap dance, and then step number 3 is going to be maybe to a little semi-private room, maybe in like 15-minute increments. That's usually around $100. You might have to buy a drink or two, and then obviously the next step up is going to be more of a private room. That's going to be more like a half hour or an hour. You're going to have to buy maybe more drinks or a bottle of some sort, and then of course the grand finale of the funnel system will be the big champagne room in the back. And the champagne room is actually very nice. Okay, they have their own kind of like private room back there. A couple private rooms actually. A big table booth section area, so the high rollers can come through the back door if they want. They kind of stay kind of private, and then the prettier girls will hang out back there with the bigger spenders. Okay, so that's the funnel system, if you will. Now, the place is very well designed. Okay, they did a nice job with the remodel. It's way nicer than it was when it was OG's. Basically, you walk in through the front here. Again, the back door is going to be kind of over there in the back, and then the front door's here, the main awning here. And then when you walk in, there's like kind of like a right side of the club, and then on the left, there's a left side of the club, and then behind the left side of the club is the champagne room. All right. Now there is an upstairs, like I said, but that's not really being used right now. It's kind of being remodeled. On the right side, they have like the DJ, and they kind of are treating that as like the main room. On slower evenings or early in the day, they're just going to have the one side open, and the other side will be kind of curtained off, if you will. And then when you walk in, there's this big like silver peppermint rhino thing that was custom made by some guy in Russia, I heard. So that's pretty cool. Nice Instagram opportunity there. And then basically both sides are very similar. You got like a stage, booth seating, and then the girls all around. There's a couple like side rooms on the right side. There's one on the right side. There's a couple like small side rooms there where you can go in and get some quick dances if you want, like private dances. And then on the left side, there's actually kind of like more like a side entry VIP room with a bunch of little rooms inside. It's kind of cool. And then a couple little side rooms as well. And then bars on both sides, big stage on both sides. So it's a pretty cool layout. I definitely recommend checking this place out if you're going to be coming to Las Vegas. It's not expensive. $40 to get in. You get 2 drinks with that, a ride there and entry. Drinks, just so you know, at strip clubs are generally around $25 to $30 a piece. So it's actually a pretty good deal. You're getting a couple discounted drinks. They do got a nice fleet, as you can see right here to my left. And they got everything in place, and the place is doing pretty well, and I do expect it to continue to do well. Now, if you want bottle service, I do have some packages for that. If you click on the link below, you can go down and see the different packages. I have them all online. You can just buy those online. They're all prepaid packages. You pay in advance, and then you'll be set up. The ride will pick you up. With the packages, they do bring you there and back, so that's a nice little advantage. You get a ride there and back, and the bottle package, and then just for the entry deal, it's just a ride there. Okay. So if you have any other questions, I'm going to put my cell phone above, 773-459-8133. And I'm here to help. If you guys need anything, just shoot me a text or give me a call. And if you do like this content, I would appreciate if you like this video. And then, of course, bang that notifications bell if you want more content like this from my channel. And I'm looking forward to working with you out here on your Las Vegas trip. I'm Brian Pfeiffer, and this is the Peppermint Hippo. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.